All right, how's everybody doing tonight? We're here tonight on the show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, tuned. We are here to talk about some news in the world of wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, Johnny Gargano is set to have once again suffered a shoulder injury. This was he suffered this back in January, and he re-injured it, and now that's why he hasn't been on TV for the last few weeks. They're trying to figure out if it's just going to be like therapy or he's going to need surgery. But that's why Johnny Gargano has not been on TV the last few weeks on Monday Night Raw because he's dealing with his shoulder injury. And they're trying to figure out what's the best way to recover it. So taking this time to wish Johnny Gargano a speedy recovery. WWE, no, hold on. Cody Rhodes is talking about that he, when he was at WrestleMania in Los Angeles, he said he used the time to meet with a bunch of movie producers and that he could be filming movies soon. So is Cody Rhodes going to become a part-timer? He's saying he's going to try to do his best to like work around his WWE schedule. But apparently Cody Rhodes is interesting in filming some movies coming up. So a potential Cody Rhodes part-timer. I think Cody Rhodes, once he saw he's not going to be the champion, I think he kind of maybe he's looking at different stuff. I would not be surprised if he just, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I don't know. I feel like once he realizes he's not going to be the champion, he might be looking at something more. He's pushing 40. He's like 38, 39 years old. He might be ready to move on from the WWE. SummerSlam has sold over 30,000 tickets. The fact that it's more than 3 months away and it's already sold 30,000 tickets. I think last year they had like 40, 50,000 people. So this year they probably will surpass it. The fact that it's only we're over 3 months away from it, and there's already been over 30,000 tickets sold. That's fantastic news for WWE. Becky Lynch blacked out her Twitter just like Drew McIntyre did, and she changed her name to her real name, Rebecca, and she says she will not be at Raw tonight. So everybody's wondering what the hell's going on. That she had a problem with like the executives over the weekend, and is she trying to get her release? It was just reported a few days ago that Seth Rollins does not plan to leave WWE anytime soon because of Becky Lynch. He wants to be with Becky Lynch because they're married and they have a kid. And now Becky Lynch is saying she won't be at Raw tonight. She blacked out her Twitter and she changed her name on Twitter to her real life name, Rebecca. Jesus Christ, what's going on over there, man? Jesus Christ. WWE and ESPN are talking, man, about potentially working together. I wondered if they could just do the pay-per-views on ESPN. I don't know. Nick Khan did an interview and he pretty much said Triple H is still in charge of creative, whatever. That Vince McMahon has like advice for him, or if Vince McMahon has an idea, he will give it to Triple H. But for the most part, Triple H is in charge of creative. And then he talked about potentially eventually when the Peacock deal is over, they could go back to pay-per-views, like $50 pay-per-views. Now that they're owned by Endeavor, that's how Endeavor does the UFC pay-per-views. So $50 pay-per-views could be coming back. And also he said possibilities of working with ESPN. I don't know exactly what he means. What would they do with ESPN? Imagine if they put no way because of the NBA games or Monday Night Football. No way they could put Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown on ESPN. There's no freaking way because of the Monday Night Football, and then they do a bunch of Friday games on ESPN. But yeah, he said we're open to working with ESPN in the future for shows or something. And he said there's a possibility they might go back to $50 pay-per-views. Jesus Christ, man. And then CM Punk, apparently they're gonna meet up with Jericho, FTR, a bunch of wrestlers. And then the plan is that they're gonna do maybe they're saying a little brand split, not a huge brand split, but they might separate some of the rosters and put them. Their new show is gonna be Collision, starting in June 17 on TNT. I think it's gonna be from 7 to 9, and that's basically gonna be their SmackDown. Like Dynamite's gonna be their Raw on Wednesdays, and Collision's gonna be their SmackDown on Fridays. 2 hours. They're saying they might even do a brand split. They're saying for sure they're gonna try to separate like CM Punk away from like the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega and like Adam Page. So it's kind of like it's not really a brand split. They're just gonna maybe put like separate the people that don't get along, like CM Punk and Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks and Adam Page. Maybe like Kofi. Maybe what's his name? Andrade. Maybe they'll separate them from Sammy Guevara since they don't like each other. That's ridiculous. The fact they're doing a brand split just because the wrestlers can't get along. Wow, that's kind of embarrassing. But I think that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see here. I think that is about it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. And then they're saying that they might just take away Dark Evolution, Evelator, what the fuck it's called, and Dark, which is on Mondays and Tuesdays on YouTube. And they might just make that show into Rampage. And so Rampage can turn into their NXT. And then Collision could be their SmackDown, and Dynamite could be their Monday Night Raw. That's apparently been talked about, just wiping out Dark Evelator and Dark, and just putting them on Rampage as well. That's been talked about as well. But that's all for now. Until next time, holla. I'm out. Holla, holla, holla.